You know what time it is? It is reveal time, and that is my most favorite exciting thing to share with all of you. And we're done. Okay, well, that's not totally true. We are done in some rooms. I'm in here in the girls' bedroom, and I'm gonna take you on a little tour here and show you the boys' bedroom because the mice are outside still working away. Everybody is busily finishing last details. 2 more little installs. Our glass is about to go on the stairs. But here, in this room, the report is in and it is done. I'm Sarah, and every day my life revolves around design, and I'm sharing it with you. Today is another chapter in my design life. Okay, so what's most exciting is when I first walked into this place, this room was dark and it was cramped. Next on our bedroom tour, the double bunk room. It had 2 sets of bunk beds in here. It had no light. And look at this. Do you not agree that this is a complete transformation? So what have we done here? We didn't change anything structural. All we did was we painted the walls, we painted the beams, and we installed a new floor. We also installed radiators. This was a key component throughout the entire building. This place only had baseboard heating. So first of all, it was dark. Second of all, in the winter, it was cold and very expensive to heat. So fixing the rads was a major game changer for this project. We installed lighting throughout the entire lower level, and that came in the form of LED pot lights. In order to be able to run all the wires, we dropped the ceilings. So we took what was originally just a pine ceiling, we sound insulated, ran all our electrical, ran lines for the rads, and then we drywalled it, but we still left a beam reveal. And this is one of my favorite elements in the lower level because it still gives that nod to the original post and beam structure, the timber frame Normerica home construction. So when we painted everything white, one of the things you'll notice is you can still see the cracks in the beams. And you know what? I like that. That's what tells you that it's real. I don't want you to look at that and think, oh, Sarah, why did you leave those cracks? Shouldn't you have filled them? No. If you're dealing with solid material, always just celebrate it. Leave it be. Then we wanted to leave the rest of the walls light, bright, and white because our main accent in the girls' room is this fabulous mural. It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and there's something to mention. If you're thinking about doing a strong accent wall of some sort, like a mural, always think about putting it on the wall that you see the second you walk in the door. You don't want to walk in and need to turn around to admire it. You want this to grab your attention from the hall, which is exactly what this mural does. Where is it from, you want to know? I know you want to know. This is from Minted. Now, Minted is a great online source for murals, artwork, and accessories. So in this room, we have artwork from Minted and this awesome mural. This is a peel and stick mural that you can scale to fit the size of your wall. Peel and stick, removable, won't damage the wall, easy to install, and tons of different patterns. Finishing touch to tie in with the mural is these great pillows. Now, these are also an online find. Minted has art, murals, and the pillows. And making your own custom pillows can get expensive. So if you're looking for great style, great patterns, and great color that all tie seamlessly to the other elements of your decor, hey, online shopping is your friend. As a designer, my job is to imagine what a space could look like once it is completely transformed. And I hope you agree that this space has been completely transformed from dark and bunk bed filled to this light, airy, bright oasis for a young girl. But beyond the imagination transformation, the next thing and the really big thing for me and the thing I'm personally most proud of at this very moment is all of the furniture in this room because I designed it. And this is part of my new collection, Sarah Richardson for Palliser. And I have designed an entire collection of case good furniture. What does that mean, you're wondering? It means that's all the wood pieces. So dressers, beds, side tables, dining tables, you name it, plus a full collection of upholstered furniture, plus a full collection containing dozens of rugs, pillows, and throws. Whew. It was a huge ordeal. It's taken years to bring it to life, and this is the very, very, very first time that it has ever been in a home. not even in my home. This is in somebody else's home. So this is beyond exciting for me. The Shore collection features some interesting finishes. So it's white oak is the wood species. Then we have hand-woven rattan panels that sit within the headboard or on some of the drawer fronts. We've given them a whitewash stain. So this is my nod to the coast. But, well, interestingly, this home is near water. This home is close to Georgian Bay, but it's also on a ski hill. So the challenge here was to create something that would work through all seasons of the year. And I think that's what the Shore collection does. You notice that the legs on all of these pieces have a dowel profile. Just a simple round dowel. It helps to elevate it. So none of these pieces feel too chunky and blocky when they're sitting on the ground. We've added a shell finish, so that's the creamy finish that's on the front of the bedside tables and the front of the dresser. The rug embraces the color palette of this whole room. It's blues and greens, and there's a comfy chair. You may recognize this light fixture. I put 2 of these as pendants in Robin's bedroom at the cottage. I just can't get enough of how light, bright, easy, and cloud-like this fixture is. Plus, at $19, you cannot possibly go wrong. These rooms don't have closets. This is a weekend space only. We've got lots of storage in a double dresser that has 6 drawers. And then I found these great hooks that have this fun, almost hand-carved look to them. And we've staggered them on the wall, so it's easy for this young girl to just hang up things, keep them off the floor, and enjoy the open feel, the light, airy, easy, breezy, fresh, coastal palette from my Shore collection. So what do you think? Good transformation here? Do you want to see more? Should we go see the boys' room? Because boy, that is transformation. Room 2 on our tour is the little boys' room. And this room gets me excited because the first time I walked in here, oh my goodness, was this place ever dark. And I just thought, oh, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna change this? And this room's gone through a bunch of iterations. If you've been paying attention and following along, you may recall that there was a whole bunk bed situation happening. We were repainting and reusing old bunk beds. So what color should we paint them, my friends? What do you think? Here are the results. 48% of you voted for navy, but I had some other ideas. I feel like everybody uses navy for boys' room. Should we go teal? Teal. We have a pair of very funky, very teal beds. Well, that didn't quite pan out as planned. In this room, lots of pillows. We have no mattresses. So we've been on an aggressive timeline on this project, and we ordered some twin mattresses for the bunk beds, and they didn't exactly come. And long story short, but we had a queen mattress that was already here, and I just made a rash decision that we were not going to do bunk beds anymore, and we were going to do a queen bed. And sometimes you just need to listen to the room, and sometimes you have to go with the flow. So here we are in the little boys' room, and this is all things blue and playful and texture and cozy and yummy and fun. We have tried our best throughout this project to repurpose and reuse things that were already here. And you know what was here? This great pine piece was here. It was in the dining room. This is not the character that we have going on upstairs anymore, but I didn't want to forget about what the origin of this chalet was. This place was built in 1986, and it came with some of the furniture from the last owners. And I wanted to pay respect to that and use what we could. So it always makes sense to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So here we go. We have what used to be the sideboard in the dining room is now a terrific storage piece in this little boy's bedroom. As for the bed, what you'll notice here is this queen-size bed tucks perfectly between the existing beams. How fun is that? And you may say, wait a second, there's no headboard. Okay, Tommy, who lives in this room, is 5. I don't think he needs a headboard because for me, the headboard in this room is our gorgeous wallpaper. Do you love this wallpaper as much as I love this wallpaper? There's so many fun elements. It's supposed to look like grass cloth, but it's a painted grass cloth effect in colors that are not at all close to the colors of normal grass cloth. The other thing about it is it's printed with textured inks, so it actually feels like this wallpaper is woven. It's hard to explain, but I think the overall feeling, it has a kind of chambray, denim, easy breezy boys feel to it, doesn't it? Doesn't this just look like a boy's bedroom? But at the same time, sometimes this room may end up getting used as a guest room. So if that happens, it's still stylish and sophisticated enough. Everything in this room is easy and affordable. The duvet cover, you'll recognize I use the same duvet cover both in the girls' room and the boys' room. And this is the Ophelia Vast duvet cover that I found and showed you during our little shopping adventure at IKEA. They've made this forever and you just can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's almost like a seersuckery effect.
Plus, remember those bolsters? Hey, you're gonna wreck my hair. Here they are, tucked in behind. I used leftovers for these pillows. I had just enough fabric to make two 22-inch pillows that were just remnant pieces that were kicking around our office. And to give it a fun twist, I added, yep, you guessed it, ball fringe. Just gives it a fun textural kick. If you're looking for affordable lighting, it's all about the voyage of discovery. So all of the lighting in this room is also from IKEA. The pendant light fixture and the wall sconces match. They have the same design, but they're offered both in white and in black. What else can I tell you about? Oh, the bedside tables. The bedside tables are from my collection. This is our salon table, and it's done in a zinc finish, and it just has a banded detail. So there's enough surface to put down your book or a drink of water, and then we have a flat woven carpet that also embraces all of these fabulous blues. More artwork from Minted, and I think it's wonderful how all of these blues are going together. We asked our little client's mom to send up some stuff to put in his room, and look what she sent. I just want to see him sitting in this jacket on his bed, or maybe jumping on his bed, because that would be more like him. Also, great idea, when designing kids' rooms, I like hooks, okay? I want kids to be able to try and keep their rooms clean, and I realize that no kid is ever gonna spend their time folding things and putting them away. So we've got double hooks mounted on either side of this dresser here. You remember when we unloaded that truck full of furniture? So there's too much furniture. Well, you may be looking, thinking, why don't you put a chair in this kid's room? Is he ever gonna use it? I think he will. I like to create cozy nests for kids where they feel safe, they feel they have a space that is entirely their own, that they can just do what they want to do. They can be rambunctious, they can have a great night's sleep, or they can sit quietly and read. So that's the end of the tour. That's Blair's room and Tommy's room. I've shown you both of those. What do you want to see next? I want to go see what's happening out there, because while I'm in here talking about what we finished, I need to go get us finished. So I'll be right back.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you guys. And once these railings are in, I can show you some more of the downstairs.
Hey, I'm cleaning up.
Okay.